How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing good. Excuse me. Last few days, I've just been having a lot of self reflection. Um, kind of just thinking a lot about certain mistakes I've made and challenges and how things could have turned out differently. Um, just a lot of regrets, but it's also good because it sort of feels like a state of repentance. Um, that's not what I wanted to talk about, though. I don't really have much to say today. I just wanted to share a video down below. And this is a newer channel I just subscribed to that my friend Chad recommended to me. And this guy's very into gematria, and I suppose he's also into decoding iPedGo2 or attempting to. But what's interesting though is that after I made my Texas video, I noticed he made videos on Texas as well. And there's a lot of interesting connections with numerology to that winter storm. And personally, I think it's a beta test to that it was done deliberately via geoengineering to test how people would react in a catastrophic situation of no electricity for prolonged periods. Even though that was just a few days, I felt like Texans were used as guinea pigs, unfortunately, and they suffered greatly as a result. And I hope that your prayers are with them um, because that was not a normal event at all. Something absolutely astronomical is taking place with the weather, with the world, and it is almost indescribably strange. Having said that, this particular channel, I wanted to share a specific video because of an event that happened yesterday. Um, Pieces of a jet engine fell out of the sky, landing within like probably inches of a house in Colorado, in Denver area to be more specific, which on its own is strange because we know about the Denver airport. But there's a lot of interesting gematria and numerology connections that he found with Donnie Darko. Now, I'm sure many of you've seen Donnie Darko, and that event is, of course, reminiscent to what happened in the movie. Um, Donnie Darko, which is also Donald Trump, and many people who have done an analysis on this movie would agree with that, is the Christ sacrifice figure. He sacrifices himself to save the world. The way in which he is sacrificed is a jet engine falls out of the sky and through his room, through the roof of his house, and kills him. In the previous timeline in the movie, the jet engine does not kill him, and he only has 28 days before the world ends, where this white rabbit or this dark rabbit comes to him and warns him of the end of the world in 28 days. Now, throughout the movie, he's wearing a shirt that says Triumph, which is reminiscent of Donald Trump. The movie came out January 19th, 2001, 119, 2001. There is a lot of connections between Donnie Darko and Donald Trump. A channel called Theology Ed, one word, has done an excellent analysis on all the connections. It's a bit too much to get into right now, but it is a very biblical movie, so to speak. In his room, Donnie Darko has a huge poster of Led Zeppelin, specifically the Fallen Angel or whatever that album was called, and it was an angel falling from the sky. a reference to the fallen angels. Having said that, there is an uncanny resemblance to this jet engine falling out of the sky in the movie Donnie Darko. And even though I'm incredibly skeptical of gematria and have gotten more skeptical of it, because we know this Lucifer figure is the father of lies. So, what makes you think that he's going to tell you the truth via numbers? Even the idea of the Fibonacci sequence doesn't sit well with me, because the replicating numbers that keep evolving are dependent on the prior numbers as they grow exponentially. So the Fibonacci sequence is parasitic in nature, and so is gematria and numerology. Now, that website I talked about, 973 at nalmud-973.com, has a very precise index of what I consider true numerology and how each number corresponds to each letter. Gematria, on the other hand, is fishy because you can kind of put many connections. Some connections are impossible, okay? I get that. They're incredibly, the coincidences are just impossible. But there are other things that are sort of vague too. So I'm really sketchy with anything to do. I feel sketchy with anything that has to do with numbers because 0110, the matrix code, so to speak, the gematria, the Fibonacci sequence, all that stuff, I look at it from the perspective of the dark side. Because the side of light, as I like to call it, creates with quantum oscillating harmonics, with magnetism, as I've experienced God in my near death experience. It was a magnetic quality, and it is a reciprocal relationship in that magnetic quality where the light flows back equally in all directions. There is no parasitic nature where there has to be an exponential growth. And I know I'm kind of random right now, but I'm just kind of giving you guys my personal opinion on numbers in general and how I don't really trust gematria. However, in this particular situation, I think the connections are interesting because of the jet engine falling out of the sky, and I'm going to share that down below. And sorry for being kind of all over the place today. I'm not feeling all that great, but before I go, I did have a dream. This one was personal though, and I saw a dear friend in a dream. Part of my soul family, really. And I'm a little bit saddened that it seems like I've been meeting a lot of members of my soul family online, but they never seem to be in my area. They're always so far away, thousands of miles. And I dream one day that we'll all meet together because I feel a deep connection with these people. And it saddens me that I'll probably never see them in this lifetime. But the lifetime is short, so be it. So again, I apologize for my sounding unclear today, but check out his channel. I'll share it down below. It's interesting. Have a good day.